Welcome back to Civil Engineers YouTube channel. Today I would like to guide you about size and depth of footing for two floors residential building, not for commercial building. As you can see guys, this is a diagram. At the bottom this is footing. These two are footings. And here guys you can see this is plinth beam. Plinth beam. And these are columns. This is column, this is also column, and this is slab. This one is also slab. So for two-story residential building, if you want to build your house and you don't know about the size of footing and its depth, that what should be the size of footing and its depth for two-story residential building. So watch this video till the end to know about new information related RCC footing. So guys, you can see this is RCC structure. So what should be the size of footing? For two-story residential building, the size of the footing should not be less than size of footing for two-story building should not be less than 1 meter by 1 meter. This is size of footing, but this is square footing. Don't use any rectangular or circular footing, but use square footing, and the size should not be less than 1 by 1 meter. Guys, you can see here this is 1 meter and this is also 1 meter. This is size of footing. Inside this, guys, you can see this is its column. Okay, now what should be the depth of footing? If the size is 1 by 1 meter, so the depth of footing should be now depth of footing. So the depth of footing should be minimum 1.2 meter for normal residential building. If you don't know about the bearing capacity of soil, if you don't know the type of soil, but it should be 1.2 meter and the size should not be less than 1 by 1 meter, or you can say 1 meter is equal 3.28 feet. Same, okay? And the depth you can keep, so it means you can keep the depth up to 4 feet. This is 4 feet depth. Remember guys, what should be the span between two columns if you are keeping the size of footing 1 by 1 meter and the depth 1.2 meter? Okay, you can use greater than this, but this is normal. It should not be less than this. So normal, you can keep the span between two columns up to 16 feet. If you have the span up to 16 feet, so you can use the given data which I have discussed in front of you. Next guys, you can see here this is its depth, which should not be less than 1.2 meter, 1.2 meter, and this is its size. So the size should not be less than 1 meter. You can increase, but this is minimum size. Now guys, inside steel reinforcement. Okay, so used here singly mesh, and these are steel reinforcement. Okay, used singly mesh, okay, in each footing. Now let me guide you for its spacing and die of steel. So guys, you can see here these are steel reinforcement. Okay, so here guys, you can use 12 millimeter die of steel rod with the spacing of 15 centimeter center to center distance between, or you can say 150 millimeter center to center. So this is the spacing between main bars and distribution bars. Now guys, you can see here these are hooks, okay, or you can say this is a kind of development length also, you can say, but here it should not be less than 6 inches. But these are very important, but don't use doubly mesh, use singly mesh. And before providing steel reinforcement, PCC is very important to provide. PCC means plain cement concrete with the ratio of, or you can say lean concrete, the ratio should not be less than 1:8. Okay, so you can use the normal ratio for PCC with the thickness of 3 inches. With the thickness of 3 inches PCC, minimum 3 inches, or you can say normally about 75 millimeter. Okay, this is also called concrete cover, but on the top of this you can provide singly mesh steel reinforcement. Okay, and when the columns are providing on the top of this, like this guys, you can see these are column or like this, look here. So this length, leg length should not be less than 12 inches. This is also very important technical term. It should not be less than 12 inches. This one also 12 inches. Now let me guide you also for lapping length. So when you are providing the lapping length, so the lapping length should not be less than 1 meter. This is minimum, but normally you can use 50 to 60 D. Where D is die of steel rod. Suppose this is 12 millimeter, so 12 multiply 60, it means so 600 millimeter. Okay, for this, etc. So guys, these are some important information related size of footing and its depth for two-story residential building, not for commercial building. If you don't know the bearing capacity of soil, if you don't know the structural design, so you can use the given data which I have discussed in front of you. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Goodbye.